Welcome to the China Incentive Business Travel and Meeting Show 2014, where business travel and meetings professionals from across the globe descend on Beijing to learn, network and do some serious business. The evening before the show opened saw CIBTM's hosted buyers gather at one of Beijing's newest hotels, the Maximilian, to network and relax before the business begins. Last year, they wielded an incredible $36 billion worth of buying power, and this year they had already made over 9,000 pre-scheduled appointments. The opening ceremony attracted attention from both local and global media, and there was a real festival-like atmosphere. The opening day saw visitors flock to see over 450 exhibitors, including 20% more than last year from outside China. Behind me is the redesigned CIBTM hosted buyer lounge, where buyers can pop in, have a coffee, something to eat, recharge their batteries and prepare for the next important business meeting. This year, the hosted buyer to exhibitor ratio has increased by 12.5%. That's much more business potential for exhibitors.
The events industry isn't a commodity, it's a relationship, so it's really nice for us to get out here and actually meet the people we're dealing with.
The culture of the place where we are is very much dependent on connections. It really makes it important to have this sort of face-to-face meeting, the connection with the people, getting to know them, networking with them, going to see them at their site, and then building business from that and taking it further. It's really not going to work here if I'm just going to email somebody or even Skype.
And China is very close to Tokyo, but we don't have any special information about China. And particularly Beijing, this city has 6 UNESCO heritage. It's a good destination for Japanese people. Yeah, but we don't have any good information, and so now I can get more.
I finished 20 appointments with the exhibitor, so it's very valuable.
We have brought so much more on the show floor this year. It's really exciting. We have listened to the feedback of all our attendees, and there was this need for more personalization. So we decided to bring fixtures that would showcase the Chinese culture at its best.
Welcome to the Tea Art Zone. Yes, it's a lifestyle and it's a culture of China.
So you've got a Chinese symbol to take away of your name that you can keep.
Yes, and so this is my treasure in my home.
As the sun goes down on the first day of CIBTM, visitors and buyers gather together on the roof terrace of the China National Convention Center for the welcome reception. CIBTM is famous for its learning. What are the highlights this year?
We have a total of 20 sessions, great association, amazing speakers. For the second year in a row, Rob Davidson will present the MICE Buyer Report, which was last year the highest attended session.
For the meeting planners in China, it's almost becoming like a more normal market. Last year when we asked them about what's interesting for you in terms of destinations, they were talking about the tourism at the destination and the climate and things like this. This year they've become much more pragmatic and saying, well, price is important, location is important. We know that the economy is changing in China. Of course, it's still growing, and that's great news for the meetings industry because more economic activity means more meetings. But there's a lot of cost consciousness around this year, which we didn't see last year.
I did attend a couple of knowledge hub, sessions, and it's good to get an update, from the professionals, or from the associations.
Why do you think CIBTM is so important to your business?
It's a very, very strong and good platform for us to meet up with new and old friends and cultivate new client base. So I would say it's a very good platform for us.
Provide us the arena, that we can come and meet, the new buyers that we ourselves, cannot cover because China is so big.
See that so many people are attracted to these kind of events. So it's a really cost-effective way for us to reach a really wide audience.
It gives you many options to send emails, to blog something on the internet or whatever. But you also have to show your face, you also have to talk to people face to face to get their opinions and to start things from there.
The show is excellent. I was here last year for the first time, and I have to say this year is equally as good as last year. We've had a good throughput of interested customers, mostly from China, which is good to see, and some interesting customers also from further afield, from Europe and North America.